So let's talk about what's going on with light hotspots, where to get full hotspots, and generally speaking, other options in terms of cryptocurrency and how Helium is doing right now with the world the way it is. Okay, so first of all, here is an update that recently occurred yesterday on March 14th regarding light hotspot update. As it says here, OG Helium hotspots are now witnessing each other on testnet, and you can check out these hotspots in Modesto that are receiving challenges from validators. They're stating this is a huge step forward as they're getting closer to ship HIP 55 and light hotspots onto the mainnet. As it says here, we're inviting all in-market makers to testnet. They will have until the end of March to confirm their fleet of hotspots are able to do what the OG hotspots are doing. And as it says here, they've made it super easy for them to point their hotspots to testnet. So hopefully people are testing these out, and we're going to see hotspots soon now become light hotspots. So when is that going to happen, right? Well, end of testing testnet and merging to mainnet. What happens at the end of March? The goal is to merge all light hotspot work onto mainnet in an inactive state at the end of March, and then 2 weeks after that, mid-April, we're going to enable everything. Does that mean things are going to crash? Maybe. Kind of a scary time in April, right? What's going to happen? Who knows? But I'm betting. Now it says here, hotspots will stop syncing to the blockchain. They'll no longer deal with SD card issues. They'll no longer have relayed issues. They'll have more consistent challenges to proof of coverage, and validators will provide blockchain information for all hotspots and create challenges on behalf of the network. I mean, that's great for me. Honestly, I'm sitting here right now with one of my hotspots that I don't know what happened. I don't know if it has to do with the SD card or anything else, but it's not working, and they're saying that this problem won't happen anymore come April. I'm dubious, but I'm going to be hopeful. I think we're going to have more problems, and eventually, maybe come May, this will all work out. And that being said, everything's getting relied on validators. I mean, honestly, I look at our validators. I don't trust our validators. I look at who's doing the validating. Look at all these who haven't made any HNT recently. All right, let's look at one that has. Here we go. We'll look at one that has. And how often are they working? Okay. Well, this one hasn't been working at all. They got a penalty score of 6.727. And when I think about this, I want to see how many validators does this person own. 5 validators, and they're irregularly working apparently, because I guess only one of them is working right now. See, this bothers me. These are the validators we're relying on. So if the people who are investing 10,000 HNT, so right now that's worth 200,000. Let me see. We're gonna. Oh, here we go. Yeah, at around $20, which is what HNT is worth, we're looking at a $200,000 investment, and we're seeing it barely work. Let's find another. Let's find a validator that works. I gotta be able to find a validator that works. Let's go back, and we'll go to all validators. Am I just seeing bad validators here? We'll go to a consensus group. Let's find one of these. Okay, this one looks like a happy validator, right? Penalty score 4.434, and in 30 days, like I'm saying, I'm very worried, because how well are we even managing these validators? But okay, I'm not going to worry about that now. I'm just going to say I'm hopeful things will get better, but just those facts of watching how well our validators are doing is kind of freaking me out. What happens if makers do not confirm their hotspots work on testnet and HIP 55 is activated? Those makers' hotspots will no longer earn mining rewards for proof of coverage, as their hotspot firmware won't know who to receive challenges from. So I don't know where you're getting your helium hotspots from, your current ones, but you better hope those makers are verifying that things are going to be okay after March, or we're in trouble. Yeah, not great information here. Hear it at the end. If you're a validator and want to see how this will work for you, join us on testnet. Well, please, I hope some of those validators do, because as far as I'm concerned, it seems like the people who are investing like 200,000 and getting validators don't seem to be paying attention to the validators. I'm sure some of you are, but many of you aren't, and it bothers me. Okay, that all being said, guys, are you still looking for helium hotspots? Because I'm very curious right now where the market is. I admit I was going to sell my Bobcats. I have not yet, because as far as I'm aware of, the market for aftermarket is bad. I'm going to keep mine, I'm thinking right now, as backups. I love that Bobcat just released their own management software. Very excited. I have not even put the app on my phone, but there's the app. Looks very cool. If this is going to help me diagnose things way faster, I'd love to see it. That being the case, I see Minted is getting ready once again to finally drop a bunch of miners, but I mean, do we even want them anymore? They can't fast sync. Okay, look, if you're going to get a miner right now, my honest opinion is it's always been get a sense cap. I love sense caps. Here it is from Seed Studio. I don't know if these are selling as back order or not, but you know what? You can go to a lot of other places. Look, here's Parley Labs. They say they have 21 units left in stock. Oh no, they're almost gone. Well, if they're almost gone, then go over here to Fast Miners. They got them in stock right there, $569. Oh, you don't like that? Okay, go to DigiKey Electronics. They have 1,239 in stock at $559. My point being is, right now it seems like people have miners in stock and you can go buy them. So if you want one, go buy one right now. Seems easy. But quite frankly, I mean, I think part of this is because, like I just showed a second ago, H&T is not doing that well. I remember back when it hit all the way at 50 and people were saying don't sell. I'm not saying to sell either. I think we should hold and see what happens. Certainly, it's a bad market right now. It's a crazy time. The drops in the price of Bitcoin were big over the weekend. I mean, I'm a guy that invests in regular stock. I invested in Roblox, for example, way back here when it was around 60, 70, 80, and then it jumped. And I saw it go all the way up here to 134, and I thought, oh, it's just going to keep going up. And now it's at like it says 36.65. So who knows what's going to happen? We just don't know. I am looking at other options. Oh, I thought I had it on the wall over there. I was looking for it, but I did get one of those Airwares. I wanted to basically get a license for it. I mentioned this about a month ago. So I wanted to get, I should just go to the buy section. So these sensors used to be like $1,000. And now you can pick up one of these sensors right here. These Airware sensors, indoor sensors, for like somewhere between $300-$400 on like eBay or something. The reason is because these licenses, these Type 4 licenses, are temporarily not available. Now, Planet Watch just made an announcement, and just so those of you know, you have to have a license in order to make Planet Watch tokens from using this. And they made an announcement saying that if you bought a Type 4 device before January 27th, and you have no license to activate it, there's this whole process they're doing right now in order to allow you to activate it. So for those of you who are interested and you bought one, between November 21st of 2021 and January 27th of 2022, and you can prove it, then they will verify all this stuff and let you buy a license. So I'm trying to do this myself. I had bought one on eBay, and I went to the guy on eBay who I bought it from. He had bought it back in October of 2021, but it arrived. It arrived somewhere in here. I don't know if it's going to work or not going to work. If they're going to let me basically get a license, but I'm going to try. I'm going through this process right now. In the meantime, I'm looking at other options because, quite frankly, guys, I'm looking at how well my 10 hotspots are doing, and I have 10 hotspots, and when I started this whole thing, like one of my hotspots, my best hotspot, was making like 1.6 H&T a day. Now my 10 hotspots are making 1.6 H&T a day. That's horrible. That's how far it's dropped. It's scary how far that drop's occurred. And I'm not focused on this anymore. I'm trying to find other options. If I look here at how many hotspots are out there, I mean, just last month when I posted something, we were around 550. Now we're around 650,000. So 550,000 last month, 650,000 this month. It just keeps going up and up, and we're going to see the amount of H&T we make less and less, and I still haven't seen any of those data rewards, and I'm just not excited about getting them at this point. Sure, I'm going to keep the hotspots I have up, and I have my other hotspots as backup, but yeah, not buying anymore. For those of you who do need them, though, like I said, sense caps are everywhere. And at that price, around $560 or $519, but I think the shipping costs here are fairly expensive. Yeah, I just say just buy what you can now. Don't wait for something like that minted drop. I mean, that was already bad before. Don't even think about it now. I'm looking at other stuff, honestly. I'm still looking at, you know what I'm thinking about? I am thinking about maybe doing an Airbnb. I'm looking at places like this in Chicago, going to do an Airbnb, going to invest a little bit of money and fix up a place and see how it goes. Maybe posting on that shortly, maybe posting on whether I get my Type 4 license. And, Planet Watch lets me hook up my Airwear. Who knows? Okay, hey, I'm going to go, but thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want me to start doing weekly content again like this. And otherwise, happy mining.